Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I'm so happy you're here with me today. Today's reading is going to be for the last 2 weeks of April, so from the 15th to the 30th. We're going to get into your energies. We're going to clarify them with tarot cards. We're going to do some angel messages, some spirit animal messages, and then finish with your lucky angel number and affirmation. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if it doesn't resonate with you, that can happen. Please also consider checking your rising, moon, and Venus signs. So let's begin with cleansing of these cards. All right, so let's get right into your energies here. So we've got lots of things happening. We are still in Mercury retrograde, so until the 25th, once Mercury goes direct in Aries, that's going to change a lot of the energy. We also have on the 19th, the sun is entering Taurus, so we're moving out of Aries season and into Taurus season. So, and we also have a full moon in Scorpio on the 23rd. So lots of things are coming into play. So let's get right into this. Spirit, angels, and guides for the beautiful sign Sagittarius. What are the energies surrounding Sagittarius for the next 2 weeks, please? What would you like to share? Okay. All right, let's see what we've got here. So we've got the Healer of the Ages, number 51. We've got number 25, Deceit. Number 39, Fifth Chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And then we've got number 45, Man Holding Heart. Now at the bottom of the deck, we have the Angel of Strength. And we also have the Man Holding a Coin. And we have number 28, Victory. So it looks as if, you know, you certainly are coming to some sort of accomplishment or achievement where you're feeling a sense of victory. You're feeling a sense of completion. Some cycle is starting to complete itself. And with number 43, Man Holding Coin, this could be your energy, Sagittarius. Again, we do not go by gender here. This is just how we read the cards. And the Man Holding a Coin is definitely the energy of earthbound signs. So Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. That could mean something to you, Sagittarius, especially if you're on the cusp of Capricorn. Now, the Man Holding a Coin is somebody who is very much ready to plan their life for the long term. It's really taking into consideration everything that they need as they move along their path to create that sense of security, stability, and prosperity for themselves, or for those that they love as well. But definitely it's you feeling some sense of victory, of some sense of cycle being completed, and really restoring this angel of balance, really bringing that sense of balance into your life. We'll touch upon more of that as we move through the cards. So I'm going to take each one individually and we're going to clarify them with tarot cards and then further clarify them with a secondary set of tarot cards. And I think it's best really to, let's get the overall feel of the energies, because we've got number 51, Healer of the Ages. We do have number 25, Deceit, so feeling a little bit of deception, and we'll find out what areas we feel deceived. Sometimes it's us deceiving ourselves too. We think that things should be a certain way, and sometimes, you know, the reality is that maybe there's something different. Maybe there's a new communication that's coming into being, so that we're really not feeling as if we're deceiving our own mind. But we'll find more about that when we get into the tarot cards. But also we've got that fifth chakra, that throat chakra, really starting to open up communications, really starting to feel as if not only that we're communicating on a better level, but that other people are communicating with us as well. Things are becoming more positive, especially after the 25th of April when Mercury goes direct. And then we've got number 45, that Man Holding a Coin. Again, that can be your energy, and it really has a lot to do with opening up your emotions and really starting to feel, you know, a sense of emotional stability, especially if you've been feeling maybe you are going through a little bit of a healing energy. Maybe you haven't been feeling great. Maybe your energy levels have been low, and that's been happening with a lot of signs, especially with that Mercury retrograde from April 1st to the 25th. You know, it has kind of set things a little bit off kilter. But if you've been feeling some sort of deception in your life in any ways, we'll find out again with the tarot, you know, that too could be you're going through that healing stage now, and you're really able now to communicate the things that you need, especially on an emotional level. So let's start with your tarot cards here. We're going to do completely the Healer of the Ages and find out what's happening with Healer of the Ages. What you need to remember though is, even though sometimes we go through these hurdles and we go through these ups and downs, because that's what life is about. It's what makes us stronger, and it makes us appreciate things on a whole new level. You have this angel of strength. So you have this inner knowing, you have this inner capability of being able to filter through whatever challenges come your way. You are a warrior, Sagittarius, so nothing can bring you down. You will always figure out a solution. So let's start with Healer of the Ages. Let's see. Spirit, angels, and guides. Healer of the Ages has come up for Sagittarius for the next 2 weeks. We love healing energy, especially if you've been feeling a little under the weather. Some of this could be spiritual healing. Some of it could be physical healing or emotional healing. There's so many different aspects to healing. Now, the first card that came up was the Eight of Coins. So the Eight of Coins is all about the hard work that you put into something. And of course, coins are earthly, as an earthbound sign. And that is really all about, you know, this could have a lot to do with work related. So there could be some healing energies taking place in the workplace. You know, you really are a master at what you do. So eights are all about mastery. So you could really be, you know, healing some sort of energies where you're really maybe exploring more education, or you're really fine-tuning details on some sort of project, or there is some sort of contractual obligation where you're really getting more knowledge and you're really, again, you know, paying attention to the details. And it's all about going through this time where this healing energy is all about maybe also bringing in more positive energy, because again, going through that retrograde kind of brought a lot of us, you know, kind of brought us all down a little bit. We kind of felt like we were going in a different direction, but you know what? This is all about that. Now that phase is kind of coming to a close, and you know, you're putting a lot of hard work, effort, and mastering something that you do. And Page of Wands, beautiful energy. This is fiery energy. Again, very Sagittarius energy. This is a message that's coming that's really going to give you a sense of inspiration. So again, you're looking at things from a totally different, new healing perspective. You're really feeling as if, you know, your energy levels are really starting to rise. Your vibrational energy is on the incline. And, you know, the hard work that you're putting into something is very inspiring, because there is a message that's coming to you. So you are going to get some sort of message that's going to really help you focus as well. So let's get a clarifier for the Healer of the Ages, the Eight of Coins, and the Page of Wands. So let's find out a little bit deeper as to what's okay. So we've got a flipper, and we've got one that fell out there. Let's see, is there anything else, Spirit, Angels, and Guides, that you'd like to share? Okay, so we got the flipper. So again, we've got this Page of Swords. So another page, another message. Again, you've got all these messages that are starting to come through now, and especially after the 25th of April, when Mercury does go direct, you know, you're going to feel like you are in better control over your energy and your drive. And, you know, you're going to feel like, because Mercury is going direct, communications are going to be that much more open. It's going to be a lot easier to be able to really facilitate the things that you need, whether it's verbally doing it or even physically. So the Page of Swords is Gemini-like energy. And again, I think you're going to feel this breakthrough around the 25th of April, where messages are going to be coming to you, where it's going to bring a lot of clarity to something that's been happening. And it's really giving you this sense of inspiration to move forward with something. Temperance, you got number 14. Temperance, of course, is the representation of you, Sagittarius. And again, it's blending your worlds harmoniously together. It's really bringing in that sense of peace and harmony and balance. Again, like balancing all these energies, because there's been a lot going on. And that's why this healing energy is really, you know, it's something that we really want to take advantage of, because if we're in that mode of feeling that sense of healing, again, whether it's emotionally, mentally, physically, like in any aspect, it'll be different for each of you. The Temperance is really bringing everything into balance. And a lot of it has to do, for some of you, the Three of Swords. And again, swords, we have to remember, isn't a cup. It isn't a emotional suit. It is a suit of the mental suit. So it's our thoughts. But something definitely has come into being. Some sort of information or clarity has come into being here. And this is why this healing energy is taking place. For some of you, it could be that There was, there may have been a relationship that now has ended, and you really did get to the root of the matter. You did get the clarity that you need, or you're getting that clarity. You're moving forward with a sense of inspiration. Even though you've worked really hard to be where you're at, now is the time to be able to release that energy and bring more balance into your life. You could have been feeling a sense of imbalance, but that healing energy is why this is taking place. Now, this sense of deceit could also be, again, if it's to do with a relationship or on a personal level, you could feel that somebody deceived you in some sort of way, and that's why there's this Three of Swords. But again, you're getting these messages that are really helping you to bring everything back into some sort of, you're getting a sense of purpose and a sense of peace. Now, the Deceit card, let's find out. Let's find out, Spirit, Angels, and Guides, what you'd like to tell us about deceit. All right, anything you'd like to share? See, you've got a lot of strength here. The angels want you to know that you are not alone. You have a lot of strength. And again, you are a very strong person anyway. So the reiterating number 8, strength, which is, of course, the bottom of the deck, that angel of strength. Feeling a sense of protection and knowing very well that not only do you have outward strength, but you've got the inward strength too. So if there's healing that needs to take place, you have the strength to be able to get through this. If you felt some sort of deception, it's the strength, it's your inner knowing, your inner wisdom that is really helping to guide you. This is also about having a lot of confidence in yourself and knowing that by following your intuition, you know the right paths for you. You know when there's people in your life around you that maybe they aren't the best influences, or maybe they're not the best personalities to have around you. You want people that are forward thinking, that are positive energies, people that are going to help, facilitate the same energy level as you. So if you felt some sort of deception, just know that you are protected and that you do have a sense of strength. And you are going to be setting forth on some sort of new beginning. And it's something unexpected. So this deception might be actually, maybe in some sense, is something that it's good that it's coming to light now, because you're able to heal it so that you can move forward. So these next 2 weeks of April are really going to be about healing energies, really getting in all of that communication and all of those messages that you need so that you can, again, plan your strategy to move forward and work hard on the things that are important for you. And it's going to really restore that peace, balance, and you're going to be able to blend everything together more harmoniously. You have double strength right now. So if you feel a situation is deceitful, or if you figure there's somebody around you is being deceitful, that energy, you are going to be able to control it through your own inner empowerment, because you have a lot of that. And the Fool energy is all about new beginnings, and sometimes they're unexpected new beginnings. It's a course of action that you decide to change your whole new path. You're doing something completely different, and you're really excited, and there's a sense of, not exactly knowing where it's going to take you, but you're really excited to journey through this because, again, you have the strength to do it. So now let's clarify that. So the Deceit, the 8, the number 8 and strength, and the 0, Fool. You have to remember the 0 is limitless, right? There's lots of possibilities. We don't exactly know any of the possibilities. There's so many doors that can open here. So let's find out. Okay, that's the last one. So there is justice being served here, okay? So if any of you have been finding yourself in maybe a legal matter, or maybe there's a separation, or even with business, if there's something that's kind of gone on with work in some sort of deceitful way, you are going to be embarking on some sort of new journey. There is a turn of events here that's going to take place that's going to really send you on a new path, and you have the strength again to follow this path. Number 11, justice. This is Libra energy. If that means anything to any of you, it could be your rising sign. This is all about the scales being balanced. And again, it's a lot to do with that temperance too. It's really balancing the energies. It's balancing everything to bring peace, harmony, karmic justice, fairness into being. So if you found yourself in a situation where you're wondering if the outcome is going to be fair, this is very much leading in that direction. There is going to be fairness. This 5 of Swords, now 5 of Swords again is the mental suit. It's all about communications. It's all the way that we hear things, see things, You know, it's all in the way that we deal with things from a mental perspective. It's the intellectual side of our brain. And the Five of Swords is like a hollow victory because, you know, you kind of just want, you really, it's sometimes a hollow victory too. It's like you're winning the battle, but is it all worth it? It's like, it's very draining. It's draining energy. And sometimes it's energy that is people who are being deceitful in the sense of using their words in a deceitful way that are really trying to bring you down and trying to burst your bubble or trying to, again, you know, take that strength and that inner confidence away from you. But you're not allowing that to happen because you've got the double strength here. You're not allowing that to get to you. So this is not a battle that you want to be a part of. You want people to put down their swords and you don't want any of this nonsense. You are ready to set forth on a totally new path and you want to leave behind any energies of people that sometimes they're just chit-chatting or gossiping about things that are not for your highest good. And fairness and justice are going to actually balance all of that out. And you've got the Two of Cups, and that is beautiful energy. This is not only energy of a strong soulmate partnership, not just love. It can be for some of you. This could be something to do with love where there is a separation or there is something that's going on deceitful, but it ends up in this beautiful union, this beautiful partnership. I feel like for some of you, this could be a spiritual healing that's taking place, and you're really starting to feel that sense of abundance from your emotional side, an emotional abundance. As you can see, you know, you've got this beautiful star shining through with this rainbow going from cup to cup, and then of course you got the fish, which is Pisces energy. A lot about intuition. Again, we talked about that, Sagittarius. You are very much in tune with your intuition, and it does help guide you. For some of you, there's no doubt that there could be a relationship that is ending and you have the strength to move forward because there was something deceitful in that relationship and you know that it's no longer serving its purpose. It's no longer serving your highest good. There's been a lot of gossip and there's been a lot of chit chat that has not been positive energy, but it is setting forth on a new journey for you, a brand new beginning, something with limitless opportunities and possibilities. And it's, again, this is all coming into play with a sense of balance and justice. So again, if you felt that you've been jilted in some way, whether it's in a love relationship, a family dynamic, it could be sibling rivalry, it could be a friend, it could even be a partnership in work or somebody at work, you're going to see that justice falls in your favor here. So now let's find out with this fifth chakra. This is your throat chakra. This is to do with communications. So, you know, again, after the 25th of April, you know, Mercury going direct, our communications are going to be that much better. Things are going to be a lot better. Yes, and you are going to be able to communicate things in a very positive way here. Knight of Wands is you, Sagittarius. Remember, we don't use gender in any of these cards. I'll just reiterate that. The Knight of Wands, again, is all about taking action and, you know, ready for the next adventure, ready to move forward. Don't want to sit back and let any of this continue to eat you up inside. It's ready to move forward in a positive direction. Now, you're able to communicate things positively now because with Mercury going direct, you're going to really feel that sense of positive energy. You're ready to take and explore things in a whole new level. You are not, again, you are being guided in the right direction. And you did get number 15, the Devil. And again, the Devil could be very much linked to that deceit card and also could have something to do with that Three of Swords. But now that the communications are opening and the wavelengths of communications are opening, whatever you feel has been toxic in your life now, again, that could be a toxic boss, somebody toxic at work, a toxic family member, a relationship, a friend. You are ready to move forward. You do not want to look back at this energy. You are ready to release this where you have been feeling a sense of feeling all tied up or trapped. You're able to communicate your needs and your wants in a very positive way so that you can release yourself from that energy. So let's now get a clarifier. There's definitely somebody around you that has not been forthcoming with information. Somebody's holding something back. So it's really getting to the root of that. And I really, like I said, the 25th of April is going to be a big day for you. And 2 days before that, we have the full moon in Scorpio. So we've got things coming to a close. That's a great time to end chapters of our life and bring about new beginnings. Beautiful new beginnings. Let's see. I'm going to go one more time because I feel like we need one more. There we go. You got 2 kings here. So that could be your energy along someone else's energy. It could be a supportive energy as well. Now, the first one that came out was the King of Pentacles. This king is of earthly energy. So again, that would be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy, if that means anything to any of you. Sagittarius, some of you could be on the cusp of Capricorn, so this could very well be your energy. Very powerful. The King of Pentacles has everything he needs. He is full of abundance. He's got all of the material things that he needs because he's worked extremely hard for that. And we know that because your energy is all about paying attention to detail, putting all the work and energy that you have into something that means a lot to you, that's going to bring prosperity to you. The King of Pentacles is really feeling that sense of leadership. So for some of you, again, if this is all to do with work and somebody was deceptive at work and you're kind of letting go of that and moving in a new direction, a new path is opening up for you. You are really going to be in a very much of an authoritative position. So it could be a higher position, but you're really planning for your future here. And this is really bringing all of that stability, security, and safety that you need. Health-wise, you are really starting to feel more energized. You're feeling healthier and you're really feeling grounded in your energy. Now, a lot of that happens when the sun moves into Taurus as well, because we're moving out of Aries and into Taurus. And Taurus is all about really grounding yourself, improving your stability and your security, and connecting to your values. His values are very important to him. He's not going to back down on those. He's not going to let toxicity or toxic energy or somebody who isn't have the same morals of them disrupt anything. You are ready to move on to the next adventure and leave behind what it is you need to do. Now, you also got that King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is another king. So again, another leadership, but in the sense of emotions. This is water signs. So this would be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Now, for some of you Sagittarius, you could be on the border or on the cusp of Scorpio. So with us having that full moon in Scorpio on the 23rd, this is very intense and passionate energy. It could be also too that, emotionally, you may be feeling that you are really at this point where you want to address something serious that needs to be resolved. You want to put an end to this. And you're going to do that around the 23rd when the full moon in Scorpio comes into play. So that's beautiful as well. So now let's get the man holding a heart. Let's find out this energy of the man holding a heart. Now that to me would be very similar to that King of Cups energy. A lot of leadership here. We're going to see lots of transformations taking place, lots of cycles ending and new beginnings happening as we filter through these next 2 weeks of April. You did get number 13, which is the Death card, and the Death card is all about transformations. This card rules Scorpio. And like we were just talking about the full moon in Scorpio on the 23rd, I really feel that you're going to feel a sense of empowerment. I feel like you're going to feel a sense of control, that you are going to really be ready to move forward. You are going to address whatever you need to bring something to a resolution. And I believe that has a lot to do with this deception and this toxicity that is kind of happening around you. This is going to be a perfect time to do that. You are emotionally strong now. You're able to put your emotions sort of out there, and you're able to communicate so that you can actually allow this transformation to take place for you. And again, you got the Seven of Swords, and I'm not shocked because that is the sign, that is the card that kind of relates to that deception. So again, you are transforming things. You are letting that deception, whether it's a situation at work, family members, it can be relationships, it will resonate differently. Please take it as it resonates with you. But that is a transformational energy happening here. There's no more secrecy. There is no more deception because you are allowing that cycle to end. And you are bringing about the Nine of Coins, beautiful energy, Sagittarius. You're bringing about and restoring your independence. You really feel a sense of beautiful independence here. Now, in the traditional card of the Nine of Coins, this woman is robed with a dressing that has all the sign Venus, the planet Venus all over it. And on the 29th, Venus is entering Taurus, which means that you can work on improving your stability and security. And that's all what this is. And a lot to do with your relationships. So because Taurus can also be not only about, you know, wanting the nice things in life and that stability and security, but it's also about your values, your loyalty, and, you know, how you feel about relationships and your connections. So this is going to be something that is extremely important. And as you are releasing that negative aspects and toxicity in your life, you're bringing forth this sense of independence and this sense of inner knowing and feeling a sense of really feeling more commitment and strength in your relationships and those people that you bring into your life. There's a lot more stability and security coming into being for you financially, mentally, physically too, as well. So again, health-wise, you're really starting to feel that energy of the healing coming into being as well for you. Beautiful energies. So now let's get your animal spirit. We're going to find out what your animal spirit card is as we move through the next 2 weeks of April. So you've got lots of things coming into being for the next 2 weeks. You got 2 cards, so I am going to read both. We'll start with the one that flipped over. You got the hummingbird. So miracles. So miracles are coming into play for you. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. And you're going to be able to do that because you are able to release the things that no longer serve their purpose for you. And look at this. You got the coyote, the revealer of truth. So don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. So you've got to get through all of this because now it's going to be time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So everything that you are going through with this sense of deception is something that you are really learning from. It's really bringing you to the truth of something. And there's so many miracles surrounding you that in the midst of all this that happens, or that is happening to you, it's actually happening for you because it is something you're learning, and there are miracles in the midst of all of this to bring you that joy, that peace, that harmony. You are the temperance. Remember, you are able to blend your worlds harmoniously together. That is a gift. That is a miracle in itself. So to tie this entire reading together, let's get your angel message. What would you like to share with the beautiful sign? Sagittarius. Thank you. So you got 2. The first one is the 7 of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. And we know that because you are going to transform. That 7 of Michael is like the 7 of Swords. It is like that deception. So there's a better course of action available. Working alone may not be the best answer. So know that you have a tribe of people around you to help you, to give you that strength. Review all the details. So really important for you to do that. And we talked about that sort of in the beginning with you being that master and reviewing details and making sure you have all of your inner knowing, your information. And then you've got the 8, justice, and we had justice in your reading as well right here, along with that deceitful, or such a strong word, deceit, but you know, somebody's trying to keep something from you. You're going to fight for justice and equality, and you're going to win because rulings are made in your favor. Do not give up. All of this will rule in your favor. So now to end your reading, we're going to get your angel number and the message that is linked to it. So Sagittarius, what is the angel number for Sagittarius for the last 2 weeks of April, please? Okay, you got 2. Number 30. So I am imaginative. You are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. I am imaginative. That is very true. So number 30, you need to watch out for number 30. And number 44, I am supported. So know that you have that support system. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. Believe in the miracles. Your happiness is infectious. It spreads around to other people. And even when there's negative aspects happening in our lives, you are able to turn things around by your positive love and your energy. Your energy is just, again, very infectious. So know that you are supported. You're not alone. So number 44 and number 30, those are going to be your angel numbers for the next 2 weeks. The 30th could be a very, very important day of the month for you. Know that Mars enters Aries. So this could be a very, very energized time for you where you really feel like you're going to soar. New beginnings are going to come into play for you, and you are going to take the initiative and you are going to make things happen. Thank you so much for joining me today, Sagittarius. I hope that you found parts of this reading resonate with you. If so, please leave comments. Also consider liking, sharing, and subscribing my channel. I appreciate the love and support. Until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.